hello everybody. My name is Charles Wood. Welcome to COMM 203. I'd like to start by having everyone call to mind their most recent test failure. I'm talking a test you absolutely bombed. Today I'm going to be talking about kind of similar experiences of my own and how through playing soccer, kind of just sports in general, but mainly soccer, taught me about the relationship between preparation and performance. I think that, getting ready to solve a problem and then the moment where you actually solve it are both very kind of informative, moments and processes. And so today I'm going to be talking about just kind of my experiences in soccer that kind of led me to that realization, and then some experiences through school that have taught me the deeper meaning behind a little bit more, regarding that relationship. And so to get started, I think there's kind of like a universal system of setup and payoff of preparation and performance. And so, learning that through soccer has been a really interesting experience because, at least in high school or kind of growing up, it was always a week of training that led up to a game, kind of a moment where you could kind of hone your skills and then a moment where you could show them off. There was definitely some flexibility that was required in kind of preparing for certain opponents. We would discuss what we knew about them, and then we would train tailored to that. And so we definitely had to learn flexibility, which was another aspect of this kind of knowledge that I picked up. And in school, that can be related to the kind of studying portion that leads up to a test. You have to adjust how you study based on what type of test. And this class is a great example where it's like I didn't exactly have to study, but I had to put together an outline that's helping me on this speech. There was a preparation and a payoff. And so moving on, it's kind of interesting to notice that, it's not just the preparation that you do for a performance. There's a degree of quality that's definitely needed to kind of show a cause and effect relationship between great training and great performance and, kind of mediocre or just like going through the motions. And so a good example to kind of give with that was, in soccer, if there was a week where I didn't train well, I didn't focus, I didn't kind of put in the work, I'd get benched. And there was a while where I'd be like, coach is out of his mind. It's not my fault. Like, I can't believe I deserve to start. And it's like, there's a point where you kind of have to stop making excuses and realize that it is up to you. And that was a really valuable lesson that I've carried with me through school. And it's like, I can't have the expectation to do well on a test if I don't put in, proper studying and getting good work. I've noticed also that, whenever I would train and focus really well throughout the week and, really focus on the details of getting everything right, I would start. And that would give me a boost of confidence that would, later on help me enable the team to do well. And so it was, definitely nice to kind of put in the work and know that I did that. So, a good example is that, whenever you sit down for a test that you studied really well for, you're less likely to make mistakes because you're confident about what you can do. You're not going to make the dumb, nervous mistakes you do. Soccer was the same way. I noticed that if I knew I trained well, I was sharper on the field. I was able to help my teammates, and I had a confidence going into the game, which is always better. And then there's also just the training and the preparation by itself. That's always going to enable you to do better. It was kind of great growing up, getting to play soccer, getting to learn these experiences in kind of a harmless environment, but now taking them to school, it's like where I get to set myself up for a better future. It's encouraging to know that there is a good relationship between good preparation and good performance. So, I'm trying to do that here where college is the preparation and life is the performance. Encouraging to know that there's a pretty noticeable cause and effect relationship and that, it's in my hands. So, for that next test you guys got going, prepare. Don't leave it up to anybody else. Let it, do good for you. Thank y'all. And just to wrap up for everybody in the group here, it's been really interesting to see everybody's different experiences playing sports. I think that it's been kind of cool to see that we all played different sports growing up, but there was, kind of a commonality in what they taught us. There's plenty of lessons to be learned. And so I hope that everybody enjoyed everyone's experiences. I'd like to thank my teammates for sharing their experiences. Yeah.